Brixton heavyweight Ian Lewison is apparently in the running to fight an eliminator for the British heavyweight title. Dillian Whyte is currently the mandatory challenger for the British heavyweight title, which is at the moment vacant. And it's supposed to be a series of eliminators fought to establish a challenger for Dillian Whyte. Now, Sam Sexton had apparently been put forward by the British board to fight Dillian Whyte for the vacant British title, but Sexton has pulled out in mysterious circumstances. He claims it's a hand injury. I don't know. So you look at some of the other people whose names are being thrown around to be part of the British heavyweight title elimination series. And you got Gary Cornish is another guy whose name is in the mix. Some of you may remember Gary Cornish was knocked out in a round by Anthony Joshua in the fight prior to facing Dillian Whyte. Will Gary Cornish be willing to get in the ring with Ian Lewison? I have my doubts. No disrespect to him, but I have my doubts that he'll be willing to fight Ian Lewison. We'll see. So if Sexton's out and if Cornish is out, I hope the British Board of Boxing Control sees sense and match Ian Lewison and Dillian Whyte together for the vacant British heavyweight title. That's what I want to see. Battle of Brixton. Let's get it on. I think that would be a very heated fight. Ian Lewison is definitely a brawler, a slugger. He comes forward, he throws lots of punches, he's very aggressive. He's definitely a big puncher. Some people say he's a bit wild and erratic. I mean, you can watch his fight with Tom Dallas on YouTube. I think that fight went 2 rounds. It was a wild fight. Dallas ended up getting knocked out. Lewison does have pretty good amateur pedigree. He fought, I believe, Odliner Solis in the amateurs. He also fought David Price in the amateurs. Ian Lewison is looking for a big fight. So a clash with Dillian Whyte, an all Brixton clash with Dillian Whyte for the vacant British heavyweight title, I think would be fantastic. I'm sure Ian Lewison would take that fight in a heartbeat. They do know each other. They're both from Brixton. They've both trained in Miguel's gym. But I think it will be a fantastic domestic dust-up, and it takes me back to the old Battle of Brixton between Danny Williams and Keith Long, which was a terrific fight. That's one of the best British heavyweight title fights I've ever seen. If you haven't seen Danny Williams versus Keith Long, I suggest you look it up on YouTube. It was a fantastic fight. Now, Keith Long wasn't actually from Brixton. He was from Brockley or Bromley or somewhere else in South London, but he was based in Brixton in terms of his training. And obviously Danny Williams is a well-known Brixton fighter. And it was just a fantastic scrap. All right. They used to spar, Williams and Keith Long, so they were very familiar with each other. And I'm not sure if Ian Lewison and Dillian Whyte spar. Maybe they do. I have to imagine they must have sparred because, as I say, they've both been in Miguel's gym for so long. And they're both heavyweights, both from Brixton. They must have sparred at some stage. Either way, I'm sure that will be a ferocious dust-up, however long it lasted. I think both guys take a good shot. Both guys can bang. Both guys are very aggressive. So that's definitely something I would love to see. Let's get it on. Let's get the Battle of Brixton for 2016. Dillian Whyte versus Ian Lewison. British Board of Boxing Control. Please see some sense and let this happen. Ian Lewison's coming off a decent win over in China for some type of international belt. I know that may not hold much sway with the British Board of Boxing Control, but let's hope it does. So let me know what you feel in the comment section below. If this fight did happen in October, that's when they're looking to get Dillian Whyte out, I believe. And then they want to get him out again in December or late November. So yeah, if the fight happened in October, there's enough time there for, I think, Ian Lewison to get prepared for the fight. Would any of you guys like to see it? And if you wouldn't like to see it, who would you like to see Dillian Whyte face for the vacant British? Because yes, he's going to fight Chisora, but the Chisora fight is most likely going to happen in late November, December. He's looking to have a fight before then and it not to be against Chisora. So If that's the case, then who should he fight instead of Chisora, if not Ian Lewison? Would you prefer to see him fight Gary Cornish? Who else is there? I mean, Dave Allen at the moment is going through his issues, so he's not going to be available. Well, he just beat Dave Allen anyway. There's me with my absent-mindedness again. He just beat Dave Allen. So, who else is there really for him to fight for the British? Gary Cornish? Sexton's out with his hand injury or whatever. So why not Ian Lewison? If there's somebody else that remember, Hughie Fury also turned down a chance to fight for the British title against Dillian Whyte. So what options are there? Yeah, if you don't want to see him fight Ian Lewison, let me know who you'd like to see him fight instead. All right? It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.